In Tshwane. That's where Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi is expected to hand over a new school. Ziniko Mahlaba has been standing by for us. He joins us now live. And Ziniko, as we've been saying throughout the whole morning, this is likely to be welcomed, especially because there had been long-standing capacity constraints in the Gauteng schooling system for years.
Yes, and in fact, we've been speaking to some parents throughout this morning since we got here just before 7 o'clock. They were explaining to us how important this handing over of this particular school is to them as community members, saying that for the past previous years, they've been struggling to have their kids learning at a well-resourced institution such as the school that we are in right now. As I'm walking here, this is a block, this is one of the blocks of this particular school. That's where grade 10 learners are actually in class. Well, I can tell you, that, well, the teachers and learners here have hit the ground running. We remember that, as promised, that the Department of Education said that they're hoping that things will start on time and accordingly. Well, this particular new school, remember we spoke earlier on, I said there was a lack, or there were few learners who were visible, who were coming in. 30 minutes after that, I can tell you that the school is packed. Learners are in classes. Teachers are actually have started with their lessons. So that's how things have turned out. We remember that there will be that official program which is scheduled to start at about 8:30. I think right now that might be an issue that's going to be separate from what's happening in these classes, because learners are already in class. They are already learning. We'll have to see how then these learners will be able to attend that official program. The stage is set then. Everyone is ready and the teaching is going on. But I'm just going to bring in Steve Mabona, who's the spokesperson of the Department of Education, so that can give us a sense of how critical, Steve, this school is for this community. If you can also give us a historical background of how we got to where we are. Why was it necessary to build the school? What were the conditions? What were the challenges before we got here today?
Thank you very much. As you know, as Gauteng, we continue with the process of building classrooms and building schools. So we do self-build, but this one was then built by the Department of Infrastructure. It's an existing school which was very old, dilapidated. We had to do it in phases. It might have even taken longer than what we expected, but at least we are here now. The school is going to be opened because our challenges was that the learners were on site while the school was being built. So that was the difficulty that we had. But we are here now opening a beautiful school. Smart boards are here. Educators are trying to make sure that the learners understand on how smart boards work. And this is a quality education we are talking about in Gauteng.
What was the sense of space and access to different schools here in Ga-Rankuwa and in this part of the province? Because as we were driving here, we could see that it's mostly on the edge between the northwest and Gauteng province. So what is the situation like here, especially when it comes to schools? How many schools are you guys having here? And in terms of learner allocations, what are you looking at?
No, we continue. Like as I've said, this is a place where you had most of the schools that are in very old buildings, and we are, rebuilding the existing ones and introducing new ones as well. So it's not the first school that we are opening. There's an ICT school, which is the primary, school that we have opened here, new. I mean, parents here, actually, all of them, they want their children to go to the school that I've just mentioned, because its quality is ICT driven, and they can see the future.
Steve Mabona, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you later on. Steve Mabona speaks for the Department of Education here in Gauteng, just giving us insights on the background of this school, but also how important it is in this region. We'll catch up with other officials as they arrive here in Ga-Rankuwa.
Ziniko Mahlaba, live to us there from Garankuwa. Thanks very much indeed.